Hello, I'm Kalvin Bowman, and I'm an employee here at Funerals by McFarland. And today, I have with me Mrs. Jackson, and she's going to select a service here at our firm. Mrs. Jackson, before we begin, the Federal Trade Commission requires me to give you a funeral planning guide, general price list of all the products that we offer here at the firm. Also, I'm required by the Federal Trade Commission to give you a general price list of other caskets that we carry or have access to here at Funerals by McFarland. If you have any questions, stop me as we proceed. Next, we'll proceed on to the casket showroom. This room here, Mrs. Jackson, is our casket display room, and I'll cover several caskets that we have here presently at the firm. The first casket that you see is a wooden casket that's made from the Paulownia wood, and this casket here, it's brown in color. It has a basket weave khaki color interior. Hardwood casket or a casket that comes from like mahogany trees. But the particular wooden casket that we carry is a wooden casket that comes from the Paulownia wood tree. This particular casket is a non-sealer casket. Inside of all the caskets, you'll see casket price list and a service list. It also lists if you want to have a traditional chapel/church funeral or a graveside service. This particular casket, again, is a wooden casket. It has the arms that can sway out on this particular wooden casket. Next, I want to show you this casket here, which is an 18 gauge metal casket, white, full couch casket. It has a light purple interior. This is a velvet interior. Again, it's a full couch. Again, you'll see a casket price list. It's an 18 gauge. The difference between this casket and this casket, as you can see, this is called a sealer casket. And if you look on this casket, you see a rubber gasket, which allows us, as we close the casket, we can seal the casket airtight. The end of this particular casket, they're round, and we call this particular rounded end the urn end casket. It's an 18 gauge. The 18 gauge is a metal casket. It's a full couch casket entirely inside this casket. Once the lid is raised, we will see your loved one from head to toe, fully dressed. Next, this casket is a gray, again, 18 gauge metal casket. It also is a sealer casket. White interior. This material is called crepe. Here on our lid, you see we can display several different things on the lid. This one says family where life begin, love never end. The unique characteristic of this casket, we can interchange the inner panel to show exactly or state what you want to say inside of the casket. This particular casket is a half couch casket. Only the top half is able to raise up during the service. This casket is another 18 gauge sealer casket that has a velvet interior. This casket is red in color, but look at the top of this casket. This is called brush. So it gives us this two-tone color with the arms that are able to move that matches the casket. Our next casket, which is a beautiful casket, is white in color, white and gold. This material here is again velvet, another 18 gauge sealer casket. It's a half couch brush casket here on the top. They kind of give us this two-tone appearance with white and gold. The brush matches the swing arms of the casket. The unique characteristic of this casket and this casket, the ends are round. And we call these the urn-shaped end because they actually look like a urn. And I'll show you what an urn is in a minute. But if you look at the end of these caskets, all of our sealer casket, you see where we're able to has a cap on, there's a cap on the end where we're able to insert the key, and as we seal the casket, we'll seal it airtight. So that's why you see these gold colored knobs on the end. These are keepsake that we can place inside of the casket. We can make a casket personalized for you and your family and your loved ones. These are additional things that we offer here at the funeral home that you can, again, make your service more personal. Also, Mrs. Jackson, we make masks and several things that we offer here. Car flags that you can display on your car in loving memory, and whatever picture or photo that you like to display on these flags. The next casket I want to show you, that's again another 18 gauge casket. That's a sealer casket. Pink velvet interior. General price list that's listed on the inside. This here again is also, it has a round end, which is the urn end as we call. It's kind of pink gold in color on our hardware, which really accents the casket. Last casket I want to show you, Mr. Jackson, is a full couch casket. This particular casket is blue in color. It's a sealer casket, and generally most men or most families choose this particular casket because of the color. The other full couch casket that we offer is white, and we kind of, most women pick that, but they're universal. You can choose whatever you want. This has a blue velvet interior, again, full couch, sealer casket that is 18 gauge. Last thing I want to show you, Mrs. Jackson, these are the urns that we offer here at Funerals by McFarland. You decided with your family to go with a traditional burial, or if you consider cremation, choose cremation for your loved one. These are the particular urns that we offer here, that we display, that you can choose for cremation services if you want. If you have any questions, Mrs. Jackson, if I've gone too fast, please ask me, and or I'll explain again. I thank you, and I'll give you and your family the opportunity to decide. Again, I'm Kalvin Bowman, and I thank you.